There's a few main news stories affecting the markets and why I think the stock market's a bit volatile today, continuing its sell-off. First, the Q3 GDP numbers came out, and they came out at 4.9% GDP growth, much higher than the 4.3% economists estimated, and a lot higher than the 2.1% from the prior quarter. Although this shows a strong economy on the surface, which is true, and that's the good news. The bad news is that this means that the Federal Reserve will likely have to keep interest rates higher for longer, and it increases the possibility that unfortunately they might have to hike interest rates one more time by the end of the year, which is causing bond yields to hover still around that 5% range. Additionally, we had reports about China issuing new sovereign debt as new stimulus measures and revisiting their budget in order to prop up their economy. And then we had Facebook Meta earnings, although they beat on the top and bottom lines pretty substantially. Facebook Meta stock was down this morning, partially due to poor fourth quarter guidance. Meta CFO was pretty much saying that the geopolitical uncertainties and risk around the world could slow down Meta's outlook for the fourth quarter. And then lastly, on the good news front is that Ford and the United Auto Workers reached a tentative agreement, pretty much raising pay for Ford workers by 25% for 4 years. So that's good news. But all of this, all these news stories is creating a little bit of a volatile environment in the market. And as I said in my video yesterday, I expect this volatility to continue at least until by the end of October due to mutual fund rebalancing and tax loss harvesting. But I think November and December should do very well for the markets. And then on November 1st, we have the Federal Reserve meeting. And I think based on the recent rapid rise in bond yields, I expect Jerome Powell to be balanced in his speech and possibly be a little dovish. We'll have to see. But I think once that speech is out of the way and once we have October CPI a couple weeks later announced in November, then I think it sets the stage up for a strong rally into year end known as the Santa Claus rally.